Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Rumble, ticker symbol RUM, which closed on the day today, February 15th, which is a Thursday, at a price of $7.61. Going up almost 7% on the day and going up about 1% in the after hours. And so basically, from last week's video, I had put that out on February 8th when we hit this cycle high of $8.36. And in that video, I had suggested that, it's quite possible the price could continue up to $10 without any pullbacks, but also suggested there could be some pullbacks and suggested some levels that it could be retracing to. One of those being this yellow line at $7.02, which we did see a dip to on the 13th. So it was Tuesday of this week. Price went down as low as, $6.75. So that being a pretty good dip buying opportunity since we are up notably from that price. Also, on the way up from that price, we did form this gap here with the high on the 14th being at a price of $7.18. So I'm just going to put a line there so we know that for future that there was a gap there. I'm just going to color it blue because that's the color of my gaps. All right, and so we do have this gap to the downside. So, while we have seen this rally, this 3-day rally, or really 2-day rally following that, these 4 red days, we could be seeing a turnaround since we do have this big wick at the top. It does look like we have potentially closed above support, but that is really just based on this retracement with the assumption that price will go up to $10. So I do feel like we could be seeing a pullback to $7.18. I also do think that is a pretty interesting level considering the retracement that I went over in last week. So at the end of last week's video, I did throw up this retracement going up to $10 a share and suggesting that price could be returning to some of these levels on it, like the 382 at a price of $7.45. So over the course of the past week, and considering the current price, that was a dip buying opportunity, as well as the yellow line at 702. However, the 50% retracement at $6.66 was not hit, and so that was not a good opportunity because the low was $6.75. But, there were some opportunities, and I do think we could learn from them by adjusting this retracement to the level that I was looking at last week, which was based on the high here, which was, the high was $7.60. So if I adjust that to that level, we can see that actually none of those served as dip buying opportunities other than the high at $7.60. But if I do adjust this to the high that we recently saw at $8.36. And we can see that quite beautifully, the 236 retracement at a price of $7.17 almost perfectly lines up with that gap that was based on the high of the 14th at $7.18. So, that makes me feel like we could be seeing another little bit of a pullback. And, there could be another great dip buying opportunity at this price, potentially again at $7.02. But I feel less convinced that it's going to be going down to the next level, the 382, at a price of $6.44. But, maybe that retracement from $10 at $6.66, maybe that will be tested over the course of the next week. But it is quite possible that $7.17 could be, the last good dip buying opportunity before we start making our way up to 10. And so, I do think it is good to prepare for that, but also I do think it's good to prepare for the downside, like these other levels, potentially, fill in this gap down here right around $5. So I do think it is good to brace for the possibility of that, but also I do think it's good to prepare for $7.17 being the last good buying opportunity before 10. But, who knows? And, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.